Yo, Seattle. My name is Kalati, and I'm on a quest to find the best burger in Seattle. So I'm here with my friend Jesse Desean, local artist, and he recommended Smash Burgers in Renton.
What do you think?
I would give it 4 out of 5. I don't know if it's the best burger in Seattle, but it's really good. You should come check it out.
Great analysis. It was nice to eat while you were saying that.
Now let's get started on the interview. Jesse Desean, local rapper, hip hop artist.
I grew up in Portland, Oregon. I've been living in Seattle for the last 12 years as of January. I've been doing music since I was 16, so a very long time at this point. Spent most of my time in Seattle with a band called Sus. I have always gravitated towards like activism in my music. I really strive to be one of the best rappers in the Pacific Northwest, and so I'm always pushing myself as like wordplay and cadences and different rhyme schemes. So you'll get bars from Jesse Desean.
I went to a show recently at Sunset Tavern, opened for Heavy Bloom for their birthday show. Wow, that was a really good show, and you were like fantastic. You came out with a new single, right?
Yeah, a new single called Sapphire, featuring the homie Blue from LA.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that single, like what inspired you to put that out?
Talk about some of the struggles I've been experiencing and seeing in our community. And how to rise above it, stay strong.
My favorite song is Orange Hoodie. Just leave me a little backstory about that.
So, Orange Hoodie, I grew up in Portland, Oregon. Portland is notorious for some police discrimination activity, right?
Yeah.
And growing up, I was constantly getting bothered by the police, man, like constantly. Just as a kid, high school kid, I got pulled over all the time. I got questioned about stealing. I had an incident where, a bunch of cops had their guns drawn on me. So this is like real life. Like growing up in Portland, Oregon, I experienced that. There's not a lot of black people out there. So when they see them, apparently they're on them. Orange Hoodie is just a moment where I spoke on that and actually spoke about my real life experiences with the police growing up.
Don't call the cops.
Don't call the cops.
That's right. How did you get connected to the Seattle music scene?
The first connection to Seattle. Me and my boy were doing a show in Portland. And Nacho Picasso randomly pulls up to the show. And I went outside to like get a breath of fresh air, and Nacho's back there, and I'm like, bro, you're Nacho Picasso.
He's
like, yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
And that was like the first moment that I met somebody from Seattle. Fast forward years later, the first show I actually went to was at Numos when I moved here.
Yeah.
I was at Numos. I think the whole Morgan was there. Gab was there, Gifty Gab.
Wow, the
Nacho was there. And Jarv was there. And I can't recall if they were performing. Maybe like one of them was performing.
Yeah.
But what I do recall is that it was my first night out on the scene.
Yeah.
And they just like showed mad love, like off top, So shout out to Morgan. Like it gave me a perspective of like what the Seattle scene is all. Yeah.
It's cool. Fun fact: the first time I saw you perform was at Numos, Capitol Hill Block Party.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Crowd. That's right.
I recall that.
Yeah,
that was sick.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
good show.
That may have been. No, I don't think we met there, but
we didn't meet there. We did not meet there. No,
we connected.
Yeah, no, we connected later. Yeah, he pulled me out. He saw me at Fremont Fridays, and he's like, "Yo, I'm having a show tonight. You gotta come see me."
That's right.
That's right. I was like, "Hell yeah!" And that was at Hidden Hall, so that was cool. Yeah, that was the first time I saw you at Hidden Hall, and then I saw you perform again at Hidden Hall for Saul's birthday show. That's right.
Yeah, I did the feature track with Feed the Birds.
Yeah.
That was cool.
What are you currently working on now? Music, projects, or any upcoming shows?
I have an opening act coming up at Nectar Lounge. April 3rd.
April 3rd.
So,
all right. Who are you opening for?
Oh my gosh. Primo Rice.
Primo Rice. April 3rd at Nectar Lounge. Looking ahead, what do you want to see more in Seattle music, and how can people better support local artists?
It's important to invest in our community right now, especially with everything that's going on in the world. It's a stressful time. And those types of events, our art scene right here in Seattle is like how you recharge that battery, that social battery, to get out and get into the fight, you know? So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like I just got called out here. I'm gonna do a lot more telling people, putting people on the Seattle music scene, okay? So follow me. And thank you, Jesse, so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate you coming out, giving me your time, putting me on the spot. Smash Burgers in Renton, one of the best burgers in the area. I don't know if it's a top 5, top 10 for sure, but follow me as on my journey, rating burgers and interviewing people, getting to know people, getting to know the community, okay? And help me by following me and subscribe. All right.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.